Hey, hi, and hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You guys saw the title, you guys saw the thumbnail, and let's get right into the video. So, what do I mean by TikTok humor? TikTok humor in my eyes is when you find shit that the CIA would post funny.
Are you married?
Yes, with two beautiful children.
I don't plan on subjecting you guys to any more of that, but you got the gist of it, alright? Here's the thing, right? Before all the prepubescent 7th graders who haven't had their balls drop go into my comment section and say, it's called dark humor, bro. I know what fucking dark humor is. I watched fucking Hair Cake when I was 9. I know what good dark humor looks like. And it doesn't offend me, right? This shit just straight up isn't funny. We are humanizing fucking horrible people with this shit. And it's the goal of the people who are making it. And don't even get me fucking started on Italian brain rot and 6'7". Saying both of those things at the prime age of 17 makes me feel like an uncle. but I mean, I genuinely just don't understand what the pun is. There is no punchline to this shit. And I'm not necessarily one of those types of people that always requires the joke to have a punchline or to make perfect sense so that I can find it funny. Of course not. This is the shit that I used to laugh at. But at the very least, iDubbbz was somewhat human. A point I'm trying to make is that our jokes weren't made by AI. They were actually made by real people, almost. But yeah, point is, we used to laugh at real people shit. We didn't used to laugh at fucking robot memes. And I'm saying we because there are genuinely some memes out there right now that are indistinguishable from real life and are made only using AI. That's how good it has gotten in the past couple of years. Gone are the days of Will Smith eating spaghetti. Now we have people trying to scam call your grandma having the voice of your dead grandpa. Besides the point though, I already have 2 videos about AI. If any of you guys are interested, they will be linked. Back to the fucking point. The effect that these types of videos or quote-unquote jokes have on people is understated. I've had friends drop to the IQ level of fucking bar turrets from absorbing too much of this content. It melts your brain. I have a friend who is somehow more chronically online than I am. I mean, I go outside now, so I ain't really chronically online. But back to the fucking point. Half of the shit that this motherfucker says is straight up incomprehensible to me. I don't get it. But that is nowhere near the worst. I have kids in my class that in the slightest mention of 6'7" will fucking start screaming that shit. Brother, you are in high school! I'm not gonna sit here and tell people how to act or what to say or not say. That is entirely dependent on them. It's just that most people won't give you respect if all you do is scream unfunny shit in the middle of the classroom. The next point I would like to make is I've been seeing a new genre of videos specifically pop up on short form platforms. And it's videos of people with meta glasses going into places where minimum wage workers work and fucking with them. I have zero respect for you if you do this shit. Absolute negative respect for you if you do this shit. These people who work these jobs go through hell every day working this shit. Why are you making their job infinitely fucking worse? I would like to say that I've also done stupid shit at like supermarkets and whatnot. Back in 7th grade, I planted a fucking houseplant inside of a supermarket toilet. I know that's a very shitty thing to do. Somebody had a lot of questions cleaning that up. But, at the very least, I didn't post it online, random people didn't see it, and I didn't gain money from it. I just did it for the love of the game. I did it for the shits and giggles. But this genre of content has something in it that makes me infinitely more angry. And if you've seen any of the videos, you would know what I'm talking about. At the bottom of almost every one of them, there's either a steak ad, roulette ad, or any other online casino. I am not from the United States, thankfully, but in my country, there is a huge gambling epidemic. There are so many casinos everywhere. Online casinos are popping up. Sports betting is more popular than ever. And if the people absorbing this content were full legal adults, I would have not zero issue because it's still promoting gambling. I would have a slightly less of an issue with that. But what demographic of people do you think finds this type of content funny? It's fucking middle schoolers. And as a past middle schooler, gambling sure did take me for a wild ride. CSGO cases was something fucking else, okay? I was addicted to opening CSGO cases when I was like from 5th throughout 6th grade. This is the exact reason why this shit pisses me off so much. I was one of those kids that got hooked on gambling when they were young and had to find out the hard way that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But at the very least in CSGO, you gained something. Like, even if you lost, you got a cool skin. Maybe not such a cool skin, maybe a skin that was worth like fucking 5 cents on the Steam marketplace. But you got something. But if you lose on stake, guess what? Stake ain't gonna give you nothing. They're an online casino. And the thing that particularly pisses me off in a lot of these videos is that it's pretty obvious that their odds are probably rigged in favor so that they win more on camera, so that they can later showcase to their audience that, whoa, look guys, big wins here guys, big wins. You want fast money? You want to become rich quick? Go use my creative code StinkyQueefsock27 to get a $500 starter bonus. Now, to some extent, it should be the responsibility of the parent to monitor what their kid is watching, and that is very true. If you let your kid go on the internet and watch random content with no moderation, you're probably not the best parent out there, I'ma say that much. But yeah, moral of the video, short form content kind of ruined humor. It made everything dependent on getting as much money as possible or making the most edgy joke possible, humanizing people that most definitely should not be humanized, and on top of that, including gambling sponsorships on top of everything, because all of us love gambling so much, don't we? Anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can like and subscribe. If you didn't, you can dislike and write a comment about how much you want to see me get molested by 5 black dudes. Anyways, thank you again for watching this, and I'll see you guys with the next one.